Benjamin Peirce.
Come on, President, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
I said that too. Your Honor, we're asking that the defendant be held without bail under 276-58. As Your Honor knows, there is no presumption of personal recognizance or entry into any sort of cash bail, given that murder is the lead count in this complaint. The evidence basically is as follows. Shortly after 11 o'clock last evening, the Waltham police and emergency personnel were dispatched to 879 Lexington Street in the city of Waltham with a report of a disturbance and possible gunfire. Upon their arrival, they found a male on the stoop of the premises. He had been hunched over, he was unresponsive. Police and emergency personnel began administering first aid, determined that he had suffered some sort of gunshot wound to the abdomen. He was transported to Wellesley Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. It was determined to be that he was 29-year-old Adam Coveney of Waltham. Through the investigation that has gone on over the past 16 hours and is continuing to the present time, the police have essentially learned the following. Sometime before 11 o'clock last night, the defendant was contacted by an associate of his to see if he could attempt, the defendant could get some drugs for this other person. Mr. Peirce reportedly made a phone call to the victim in this case, made arrangements to acquire some drugs, and eventually he got together with other associates, and they hatched a plan basically to rob the victim of the narcotics. A time and location was made arrangements. There were text messages sent back and forth, and eventually the defendant and his associates went to that location, 879 Lexington Street in Waltham. They went there with a plan of robbing the victim of the money. The defendant and his associates knew that weapons, in particular firearms, were going to be involved, was going to be brought to the scene. The intention was to display the firearm in an effort to persuade the victim to give up his drugs. The parties met outside of the premises in question. There was a verbal confrontation and the firearm was displayed. That led to a brief physical confrontation, some pushing and some physical contact, during which Mr. Peirce's associated fired a gun, striking Mr. Coveney once in the left abdomen, causing his death. The police eventually the investigation leads to Mr. Peirce. As I indicated, it is ongoing. Other witnesses will be interviewed. And at this stage, we submit that the evidence is substantial. The defendant is facing certain conviction and a harsh penalty. And we feel for that reason that we would ask that we would hold him without bail.
Your Honor, my client has been cooperative with this investigation, and the certainty of his conviction, as stated, isn't still doubt. Is still in doubt, Judge. His knowledge and his role in this whole thing, I think, will be left for another day. My client's 17 years old, Judge. He has no record. He lives in Newton with his mother and his siblings. He is a senior at Newton North. As I said, he has no convictions on his record. I would suggest, Your Honor, that someday will be set bail. And the court feels that, given the nature of the charge, the court will acquiesce to Cromwell's request that I suggest that you allow me a chance to argue this another time. I'm talking about a date for probable cause hearing.
So you're going to be held without bail?
We discussed October 26th.
It's fine, Your Honor. It's good for the court.
Case will be continued to October 26th for probable cause hearing.
All right, please go.